Hey guys, it's Fifa Sensation Gaming and welcome back to my first episode of Season 2. Yes, this is Season 2 and yeah, it is going to be great. We've got our league objectives, season budget here, and we've got loads of exciting things happening like our players development, our youth development and things like that. And our objective is to finish mid-table. I expect it to be finishing the Europa League places, but our budget is 13.5 million. And as you probably noticed already, I'm not doing this live. It's yeah, I just decided in the end I want to just do it like I do most career modes. But we get a kind of our EuroLeague objectives and a couple of objectives and a couple of other emails. And our EuroLeague objective is to reach the semi-final. Obviously, we qualified for the EuroLeague because we won the Capital One Cup last season. And yeah, I think what's it? I don't know what our group is yet, but yeah, and again, our domestic cup is to reach, the objective is to reach the semi-final. And imagine if I could win the Capital One Cup again, or even get to semi-final, like the FA Cup semi-final. That would be great. That would mean yeah, that would mean trip to Wembley. But yeah, we get an offer straight away here for Jay Rodriguez. He was great last season, scoring 20+ goals. But he's worth 8.5. They offered 5.5. I'm gonna reject that. Usually I'll put in the counter offer, but no, I'm going to reject that. Anything under their price is going to get rejected. And Winston Reid is out for 5 weeks there, which he'll probably still be back for the beginning of the season. But look at this. Anthony Bradasevic is, look at 67 minimum overall. So if I, like, he'll probably, like, if I, promote him to the youth team, offer him a contract to the first team, then he'll probably be about 70 odd rated. That's just a guess, but yeah, probably about that. And he's a playmaker, and we have David Watson, and we have Bugard as well. They've been hoping would turn 16 for some time. Eventually he does, and I found out he's actually a left winger. I thought he was a player up front, but no, he's a left winger. And we have this other guy. What's his name? Trent. I think his name's Trent Caceres or something. Trent Caceres. Yeah, he's 63 minimum, 63 overall. And I reckon he should be about 65, 66 when we promote him to the offer him a contract to the first team. But yeah, we get next email here. We get a transfer offer for Emmanuel Maker. Our first one, obviously, Mayuka last season was just a beast. He was our top scorer, and he's a top scorer in the league completely as well, which is great. So we put in a massive counter offer of 30 million, and I just know straight away they're not going to accept that. If they do, then obviously we'll have loads of money, but they just won't. But before we make any offers, I want to go and have a look at the free agents. We get a few good ones here. We get a goalie, Callum Shawcross, only 17, 67 overall, and we get a CDM, Diego Bile, who's a pretty average player. Reminds me of Kabai, but yeah, and there's no one really that I felt was good enough. Maybe there are a few that I could like buy, buy, and then like sell them in January or in a couple of seasons, and they'll be worth quite a lot because those 17-year-olds they've got probably bigger potential. But we go into our shortlist here, and we have a look at this guy who we tried to sign this time last year, but it didn't work. And now they've got a bit of a bigger budget. We're going to try and sign him. That is a Kuyate. We offer them Maya Yoshida plus 1 million, I think it is. And we also go down to this player, Joshua Gat. He is, look at his pace there. He's got 96 sprint speed, 98 acceleration. He's only 21, 73 overall. He's got, I reckon he'll reach about 80 or at least 80. So we offer him to Ridder, who's been good for me last season, but I just think I can get someone better if I spend my money wisely, including him in a deal. But yeah, both though. Actually, no. Bugard accepts my offer. Our winger, our youth squad winger, and yeah, he's in the first team. But Bayern Munich come back with a 10.5 million offer, which I do a counter offer of 30 million. Which again, I don't think they're going to accept that. But Trent Caceres and Anthony Bradasevic accept my offer, so we've got them, and we have Anderlecht and Mold come back to me about Kuyate and Joshua Gat, and Kyoto, Anderlecht, they weren't interested in the player, so we offered them, I'm not going to offer them Balanta, I'm going to offer them probably Winston Reid, or I was looking for players here, I think it was Fonte, yeah, because obviously I'm not going to use Fonte, he's not old, he's in his prime, he hasn't got any potential, and yeah, I'm going to offer him Fonte plus 2.5 million, which you could say is a fair deal, you know. a lot would argue with that, but I'll get back to me and say we're interested in the player, but the cash sum is not enough. And yeah, the cash sum they asked is actually more than what Gat's worth. So it's kind of a bit jammy. It's kind of taking the mick a bit, but oh well. We're going to give them the money, plus Derrida. Because, you know, Derrida's a good player and all, but I just want to get rid of him. It's kind of clearing out the dead wood, really. But, yeah. And Boruc has not gone down once last season. He's 32. He's 33 now. He hasn't gone down once. And I was actually thinking about sending him to Mallorca. And I thought, yeah, I might have set a counter offer. They didn't accept that counter offer, so they came back with the same old one. So I actually accepted that. So I was going to sell Boruc to Mallorca. Yeah, we get Foreign returning from injury, which is good. He got injured at the end of last season. Anderlecht saying, again, they're not interested in the player. So I decided, right, they're not going to have any of my players. I'm just going to offer Anderlecht. I'm just going to offer them a straight cash amount. I do 2.5 million, which they're probably almost certainly not going to accept. But Mole accept my offer for Joshua Gat, and it was just down to the contracts now. I gave him 5%. I didn't give him a squad role because obviously he'd ask me for a squad role, and if I didn't give him it, then he'd be complaining, oh, I'm not getting enough game time. But yeah, if I didn't give him a squad role, then he can't really complain because I haven't really promised him anything. But Callum Shawcross, I go and have a look at this guy because obviously I've just sold Boruc, and I need this. I'll probably need a spare goalie, so I offer a wage amount for him, and yeah, I didn't give him a squad role again for the same reason, because I'm going to be playing Kraft instead of him. But Joshua Gat gets back to me and accepts my offer, which is great. So we've signed our first player. If you don't count youth players, we've signed our first player of season 2, which is Joshua Gat, and we're gonna as you know, we're actually gonna go and sell some players now because you know, free up a bit of money. So we go to the top. We start selling. We sell Davis, I think it is. Yeah, Davis 36, 66 overall. He's just not going to do anything. We sell Hammond. He's worth the same amount as Davis is. Fonte. Actually, no, we don't. No, we don't. We sell Chaplow, and I think we sell Barnard as well. We sell Barnard, Punchin, and Fox. I think Punchin is a shame. He wasn't that great for me last season. He played a bit at the beginning, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna offload him because I can't see him doing anything more for me. Fox, likewise, he's not going to do anything for me in the future. But yeah, and Sharp as well. Sharp's actually worth a bit. Sharp's worth 1.8. If I get a good offer, I might be able to offload him and not having to buy a replacement. I might make a bit of money off him. And yeah, that was it. We looked at this guy, Aaron Martin, who I think was someone we sent out on loan, and we actually decided to keep him. Maybe use him as a reserve defender in case we get loads of injuries. But Anderlecht get back to me and give me a 5 million price tag for Shekau Kouyaté, and I'm just gonna pay that. He's probably worth it. He's when he grows, he gets a 90 strength and 88 sprint speed, which is just incredible for a defender. Yeah, especially when you're dealing with wingers and you've just got great tackling, great speed, and great strength, which is all 3 things you look for in a defender. And Billy Sharp gets an offer from QPR 1.5. I give them a counter offer 1.8, which is his original value, and they get back to me. Actually, no, they don't. They actually. I'm going to tell you right now. They accept. They say we'll go ahead with the deal. But Kouyaté, no, Anderlecht accept my offer, and I actually give Kouyaté a crucial first team player. And QPR get back to me, and they decide to match my counter offer Sharp and go ahead with the deal. Which is good, obviously, because it freed up a bit of money, and I'm not going to be using Sharp anytime soon. Kouyaté accepts my offer there, probably down to the crucial first-team player place I gave him. But yeah, that is our second signing of Season 2. And we have another player returns from injury, which is Winston Reid, who got injured out. He was out for 5 weeks. And that was at the beginning of this episode, actually. But yeah, and we sell Sharp there. But we have a look at another striker, just one that can be on the bench. And we look at this guy, Giuseppe De Luca, who had like really, his sprint speed was incredible. So we offer Saidi, or do we? No, we offer Jake Sinclair. Who do we offer? Yeah, we offer Jake Sinclair. Oh no, we don't. We offer Saidi. Can't remember now. Yeah, we offer. I'm pretty sure we do. Come on. Yeah, we offer Saidi plus 3.5 million, which probably isn't a fair deal, but you know, they sometimes accept these unfair deals. When we're looking at really fast players, I like fast players. We found this really fast player called Abdul Majid Waris. Look at that, 97 sprint speed and 97 sprint speed, 96 acceleration, and I think he'll just be great. You know, we can have him on the bench. He can come on, change the game a bit. But we decide to offer. Who do we offer now? We offer Sinclair, don't we? Please, so we do. Yeah, we offer Sinclair plus 2.5 million, which is probably, I'd say, just about a fair deal. And I was kind of confident they were going to accept that. But yeah, we get another transfer offer here, and this time it's for Virgil van Dijk. And I actually thought about this. You know, I could make profit on this guy. It was a good offer. I bought him for like 1.2 million or 1.5 million. I could make profit on him and then bring in. Maybe I might not have to bring in another defender. Maybe I could just bring in. Probably didn't need to because I had Kuyate now, but I decided to do a 10.6 million counter offer, which is no way they're going to accept that. But Spartak Moscow say we're not interested in the play you've included in the deal, and the cash amount is not enough on its own for us. So what I do, I think I offer the other player, or do I? Yeah, I offer Saidi plus 2.5 million. Now, I was, you know, Saidi and Sinclair are kind of two similar players, and yeah, so you're probably gonna say unacceptable to that. But good, DeLuca, yeah, I think it's Varese. Aren't interested in Saidi, so I think I do the same out from Sinclair. What do I do? I increase the price to 4.1, which is what he's worth plus Saidi, and that is a fair deal. Come on. But we're going to a friendly match here. I'm not going to play the friendly matches. I haven't got time. I'm too bothered about the transfer business. But we actually win at 2-0 at Wolfsburg, at home against Wolfsburg. Ramirez and someone else getting the goals. But Dean Hammond attracts interest from Leeds, and he's 30. He's 67 overall. I've got no hope. I've got no intention of playing him. So I just let him go basically. And Varese, he'll get back to me and say the same thing. And Spartak Moscow said the same thing. So I thought, right, if I want to get one of these players, they're not going to take any of my players in exchange deals. So what I'm going to do is just take away the player and then offer the cash amount. I'm going to offer 2.9 and take away Saidi, I think. Yeah, take away Saidi, offer their price for Waris. And I was pretty confident they were going to accept that. And yeah, I did the same for Luca. I didn't show it in there, but for DeLuca, I did the same. Did 4.1, I think it was, plus, yeah, just did 4.1 his original price. I really hoped he would accept that because he looks like a great player with really good sprint speed. But Hammond, Leeds say that's alright, we're going to pay that money for Hammond. And we get another scout, a few more scouts here. And what I'm going to do with my scouts, you're probably wondering why, but I'm actually going to fire both of them and bring in some new ones. And that is because, like, my scouts are good, but they're not. I think they're like, what, they're worth like 100k, and I want someone better than that. Even though they brought in some really good players, but I want to get someone who's like sending to their own country constantly. Because what I found with the scout we sent to England is just it wasn't very good. He didn't bring back very good results. Apart from like the odd one or two good player, like Wes Balanta, he was pretty good. He was like the only good player he brought back. But yeah, I fire Ahmad Al Mubarak and Travis Neal. And Travis Neal's done really great for me last season. Obviously I just said he's brought some good players, but yeah, it cost me 20,000. It doesn't really matter, you know. It's not very much, but yeah. What I do is that I get this guy called Jorge Asenjo. I don't know. But yeah, we sign him. We sign this Mexican guy as well, Ivan Miranda. They're quite pricey. 900k is quite pricey, but oh well, they're worth it. Bringing back some really good players that we can probably sell on in the future. And also we get an English scout here. I was pleased about that because bringing in some English players with an English scout means just better quality players. But we go on to our next friendly here. We win that 3-2. Lallana, Ramirez and Mayuka getting the goal. But yeah guys, I'm really sorry, that has to be it for today. The YouTube won't let me do a video that's longer than 15 minutes. So like, comment, subscribe and peace.